What is Orientalism? In 1978, a Palestinian-American academic named Edward Said published a book that changed how we understand culture, power, and knowledge. The book was called Orientalism. And if you haven't read it, let me break it down for you. Orientalism is the idea that Western societies constructed a particular image of the East, the Middle East, Asia, and North Africa, not based on reality, but based on their own political and cultural needs. They created the Orient as the opposite of themselves, mysterious, irrational, backwards, dangerous, and exotic. And the crazy part is this: it wasn't just art and literature. This framing was used to justify colonialism. If the East was backward and irrational, then Western intervention was civilization. It was a gift, a burden that the West was nobly solving. Edward Said argued that this wasn't just historical, it was a living system of knowledge production. Museums, universities, newspapers, films, they all participated in producing and reproducing this image of the other as fundamentally different, lesser, and in need of Western management. Think about how Arab and Asian culture is portrayed in Hollywood. Think about how the Middle East is discussed in the news and in the media as a monolith of instability and violence. Think about how South Asian cultures are either exoticized or erased. That's Orientalism. Edward Said's contribution was to show us that knowledge is never neutral. Who gets to define a culture and how is always a political act. And when that definition comes entirely from outside, it serves the definer, not the defined. And the question Orientalism leaves us with is who tells your story and whose interests does that story serve? The question sits at the heart of everything I do, everything I research and speak about. So follow me for more on how power shapes identity and history. And if this sparks something, my Decolonizing the Mind guide goes deep into Edward Said, colonialism, and how we reclaim our own narratives. So check the link in my bio.